This stuff is always weird to mess around with.
It's always an awkward start.
It's
Every time I
always
start
like,
my podcast, it's awkward.
yeah.
I'm like, well, hopefully I get this to work.
So, welcome back to Interesting Conversations with Interesting People. My name is Jacqueline Edwards, and joining me today is the lustrous, beautiful, fantabulous, wonderfully exhilarating Kah'lil Newton. Kah'lil, how you doing today?
Doing good. I'm doing good.
That is so good to hear. Did
You say lush? You said lush? Is that what's it?
luscious?
Wow. Thank you.
Luxurious?
I try. Listen, if you knew how many times I shampooed my beard throughout the week, you would know how much that meant to me.
Shampoo.
Yeah.
No conditioner?
Ooh, wow. This is my second time being called out on that.
Conditioner keeps it
I know.
silky.
See, what I do is I shampoo it, and then I wash it, and then I comb it out, try to make the follicles grow, and then I put on, some oil, seal in the moisture,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So maybe the oil kind of helps make up for...
No, I'm missing like 2 steps. I'm literally missing like conditioner and balm.
Balm, too.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard beard oil is good for maintaining your beards.
I got the full Shea Moisture kit.
The full shave moisture kit?
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
My ex got it for me. A Shea Moisture kit, like, Shea Moisture, like the hair company. You never use Shea Moisture products?
I know.
Or like a good soap bar that has like oatmeal and like African soap and like all the good African black soap. Like you never use Shea Moisture?
I've heard of African black soap. Is that like the one that's made of charcoal?
No.
Oh.
It was before the charcoal phase.
Oh, yeah.
It's like shea butter, I'm pretty sure.
Shea butter. Oh, so that's like, it's good for your skin.
Ooh, I'm probably mad off. If I'm off, I hope that people let that slide.
I honestly can't see how they would.
What, let that slide?
Yeah, soap is a pretty important part of most people's lives.
Do you use a rag or do you not use a rag?
Use a rag.
Use a rag?
Use a rag.
All right.
And then I change it once every 11 years.
That's a little long.
I like the smell,
You like the smell?
Yeah.
Your rag stands up by itself.
I like the little dance.
At that point, your rag's falling apart. Your rag's disintegrating when it gets too dry.
I like the little dance it does with this top hat. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey.
It's terrifying.
We live in a cool world out here.
I keep thinking about Mr. Tally. Is that his name?
Tally, the Tal from South Park.
The original Mr. Poopy Balls.
Oh. Did you watch that as a kid?
South Park?
Yeah.
Of course.
Were you allowed to watch it as a kid?
No, I wasn't allowed to watch most of the shit I watched. I wasn't allowed to watch Ed and Eddie because my brothers were knuckleheads.
Yeah.
And I got in trouble for that.
That is kind of a dumb show, though. I can't.
What?
I mean...
It's iconic.
It is. But they're just trying to steal money from kids to get candy. If you boil it down, that
sounds like American politics.
It's goofy. Honestly, that's pretty much how Donald Trump won the election.
Why? What was Jawbreaker?
Yeah. I can imagine that Eddie growing up to be Donald Trump.
Oh, I can see that.
Donald Trump must have been a little Eddie type kid.
I think Donald's a little old for Ed and Eddie. I'm pretty sure he was at least over 50 when Ed and Eddie started.
What is it like? Don Hill
Is he
and
like
Pensy.
70?
Don Hill and Pensy.
Pensy?
Mike Pence.
Who's Don Hill?
Donald. Hill,
I'll call him Don.
Pence. Pensy. Pensy boy.
Pensy?
Pensy. Mike Pencil.
Mike Pence is allowed to be in a room with a woman without his wife being there?
Is that like part of the vice presidency?
No, it's part of the being a Mike Pence, super Christian, super conservative. So he won't go to lunch with women. He won't do anything if his wife's not there.
Is that that's not Mormon, right? It's not Mormon, correct?
He might be evangelical.
Evangelical.
I know Trump's evangelical.
The Evangelians. So, are you religious at all?
Am I religious?
Yeah, we just mentioned Evangelion.
I consider myself agnostic or Gnostic. I always put the A there just because, But I consider myself a Gnostic materialist.
What do you consider yourself like in terms of a person? Like
a good person or a bad person?
If you had to describe like adjectives to yourself, like electrician or filmmaker. Or
no, I don't. See, I don't like the idea. I don't like the idea of being put in a box. So I create lots of different forms. Right. No, I think about this question a lot, honestly.
Do you name your forms like Super Saiyan? Like Super Saiyan
Basically,
1,
like
2.
right now, I'm kind of like. Right now, I'm sort of like Kaioken, if we're being honest.
Okay.
I thought I was at Super Saiyan before, but like honestly, my hair sparked gold for like a second. And I was like, I'm there, and I lost it. So like I'm still like Kaioken.
Not
honestly.
the spark.
Huh?
Once you lose the spark, it's over.
No. You can
Don't
still go
lose the
Super
spark.
Saiyan.
Don't lose the spark.
No. I can still go Super Saiyan.
As long
But I
as you
don't.
give up hope. Don't give up hope.
I don't think I'm in a box. So I don't consider myself a filmmaker, but I am into filmmaking. I consider myself at the end of the day a polymath.
What's polymath?
Yeah, is it polymath?
I
call it polymath, but you're probably
spell it?
right. POLYMATH. Thank you for giving me a word that I know I can spell.
MATH.
Yeah.
Polymath? I feel like polymath would be with a Y instead of an A. I don't know.
Probably, but you know, it kind of makes
you
sense.
actually knew the word before I did.
Yeah,
So
well,
I'm gonna go off your
I've read it
pronunciation.
I've read it more than hear it, but polymath. So I consider myself almost a jack of all trades. So,
Do it all.
I do a lot, honestly.
A lot.
Yeah, so I do a lot of content creation, whether it's animation, photography, video, all of it, honestly. But I like to create. That's my main thing. I'm starting to learn more and more that I think we're bigger than the things we create. So I try to extend past that. So these days I experiment with stuff like podcasting, and just other forms of content. The forms of just creating, bringing stories and talking.
Do you think there's something? I think there's something kind of interesting in the fact that our content, like the things we create, whether that's like art or businesses, will usually last like past us.
That's the idea of legacy right there, man. The idea that you can like create something that's much bigger than you. And yeah, I think that I want things that last past me.
Right.
Like one of the things that led to me realizing I was outside of a box was that with my photography, I got really good at making these really pretty pictures.
Mhm.
And I got tired of pretty pictures. Because I feel like I can make a portrait that looks really good with my entry-level camera.
Yeah.
Make something really good. But if it doesn't really mean nothing outside of it, then it's just this popcorn Instagram filter, like Instagram filler, not even filter, but like filler on your feed. And like I got tired of that. So
Scrolling past it.
yeah, so I want things that last. That's my search right now in life, is to create things that last.
That's definitely a goal I resonate with. This whole podcast or things, it's my start of my little network self-plug that I'm trying to get people in on.
Let me hear some about that. Tell us some details, some deets.
Well, I don't want to get too much into it because I want to focus on you. This is Kah'lil's special episode. This is my one-on-one time to at least sit down and get to know Kah'lil.
Hey, well, I am Kah'lil.
Basically, since I know you're in the business of working with people and collabing with people, maybe you could give me some feedback on the idea. I don't know.
Well,
not too much though. Don't reveal anything to me that would be an advantage to a competitor listening to this.
I want to give you a competitive advantage. I also want to give the person listening a competitive advantage.
I basically want to not curate, but bring together a bunch of different people's content, like videos, so that they all have one place to put it. And so that one channel hosts a bunch of different people's content. So let's say me and you already have completely different networks of people besides who we know. So if I make my videos and put them on this channel, and if you make a video, let's say you watch, over the course of a week, you watch like 12 episodes of anime and you make a review about it, well, then that goes on my channel. And now you have all of your people that are coming to that channel. And so our audiences are going to start intermingling with each other. And so kind of you bring people on and create an established network of reliable content creators, and it just keeps coming in.
So you create a platform for people to share their ideas.
Kind of like a news network.
See, that's cool. I think we should talk about it more off air if you don't want competitive advantages, but I will give you my competitive advantage.
Yes.
Give
us a general competitive advantage.
So
out there,
I think that you should make it the least amount of effort from your producers. So I'm also coming up with this idea, and we're not going to get too far into detail, but I wanted to expand more of my podcast territory, and I want to make sure that people I bring on board feel like it's the least amount of pool.
Yeah. Eventually, at the end of the day, all of this stuff just boils down to being able to maintain a crew. I feel like that's like the biggest step, is being able to lock down a crew who can, like, even just like one guy will be like, yeah, I'll edit if you feed me pizza.
That's real though. But I mean, sometimes you have to wash over it.
Because
listen, that's how collaboration works.
It's hard to do it all. If you like Princess Carolyn, you can't do it all.
I am such a princess. All right. Oof, that's a good one. Kah'lil is somewhere between Princess Carolyn, BoJack, and Diane.
Oh.
With a lot of BoJack in me and a lot of Diane.
Which versions of them?
All encompassing.
Ooh, as a person.
Yeah.
In spirit.
Yeah. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I definitely deal with lots of the self-doubt and lots of the struggles that BoJack and Diane goes through. But just like Princess Carolyn, I'm really good at focusing on other people's problems as a way of ignoring it. Yeah. So real
trying
talk.
To pretend to bounce back by distracting yourself.
Yeah. Do you watch the end of the season?
Oh, series, yeah.
Series. Oh, what is the series finale?
Dunzo's complete.
I want to do spoilers alert, but we're not even going to spoil it. I'm going to say this, man. I cried like 5 times watching that last season.
Okay, so I think it's a very fitting end. This isn't really a spoiler, but when I was watching the beginning of the series, I thought, man, the view from up here was great because I thought it was just a fun, goofy comedy. And then the further I got into it, it's like, whoa, like the view from halfway down is a little bit darker in the show.
Wait, the first episode of the new season was the view from up here?
No, the first episode when I first started, I've been following this show since season 1.
The first episode is called
The View from Up Here? No, but that's how I felt. Like when I was watching the show, I was like, it's goofy, fun. BoJack's like a.
I wish I had known.
Season 1 was so goofy.
I wish I had known the view from halfway down.
Right.
Oh my gosh, that is some of the best.
I wish I'd known this show would have been one of the most important, influential parts of my life.
Facts. I mean, I still watch the episode where he pulls up on Diane and she's at the writing fair and he's like, "Tell me I'm a good person. That's all I need to know, Diane. You're the one who wrote about me. You know the most about me. Like, tell me I'm a good person." She has nothing to say. I've been in those scenarios. And I'm literally watching that. I'm just like, wow, am I a good person? I hope I'm a good person. What even makes a good person?
What is a good person? What's the...
I don't know. I'm really in this place right now where I don't know the difference between good and bad. These ideas of good and bad seem to be so subjective to me. Like, I don't know what makes a good person. Because sometimes you can work out of your heart to do what you think is the most good. And you can still be hurting people. You can still be affecting people.
Right.
I think morality is probably really important. I try to be a very moral person. I try to use the least amount of lies as possible throughout my day. Yeah, I'm not perfect. I definitely lie sometimes. I definitely do white lies still.
Stretching the truth.
Yeah, yeah. It's natural. It really is. But I try to be honest. I try to be authentic.
Yeah.
I try to say things out loud to see how they feel. So rather than rather than build up emotions and build up barriers between people, I'd rather say what's going on and what I think's happening, so that even if it's an awkward conversation, we deal with it then.
At least it's communication is...
Yeah, communication is key, man. I've had so many things fall apart because of lack of communication.
I have met exactly 0 mind readers and 0 minds that I can read.
Oh, wow. That's a good quote. That's facts. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know if you ever experienced that before, but I've definitely experienced, realizing that I think conversation is like the science behind atoms and the fact that atoms repel. Mm-hmm. So when I touch something, just because I'm touching it, I'm feeling that my atoms are repelling off another one. That's what conversation is.
Everything's a conversation.
Because all we're doing is we're using these flawed ways to communicate what we think, but the ways we're doing it is flawed already. So the way somebody's going to perceive it is also going to be flawed. We can find common ground on what we're saying, but we'll never be able to understand what that other person really means. We'll never be able to understand where they're really coming from. We'll never have that background story. And so it's just... It's that repelling.
Be able to accept and at least listen to new ideas.
Yeah. I do think you should always be open to new ideas. I really do. I think that's a very powerful thing. I think being receptive to things you don't agree with is a very powerful tool that you have to keep within your arsenal.
Even if you know it's baloney.
Yeah, I mean, always debate dumb ideas for sure. Debate is powerful.
Because you never know. There could be that one person who convinces you to think that mayonnaise is the best condiment on chicken. You never know. You might meet them.
All right. I would say something controversial.
Say it.
Ooh, I've made some really good big chicken that has a mayonnaise base with it.
Mayonnaise-based chicken.
Yeah, it's really good. Also, if you want to fry some bread for a sandwich, instead of putting butter, put some mayonnaise on that other slice, on the other
mayonnaise.
Half. Put that in the pan.
Mayonnaise does have egg in it.
Yeah, mayonnaise goes crazy. Mayonnaise goes crazy when you use it right. Trust me. Mayonnaise, I'm telling you right now, if you incorporate more mayonnaise in some of your food, like chicken breast, you get it perfectly tender with mayonnaise.
When you marinate it in mayonnaise?
Mm-hmm.
Buttermilk mayonnaise.
I've never had that.
Marinate it in
I
buttermilk.
usually use olive oil mayonnaise.
No. Oh, so yeah. That would olive oil mayonnaise would work too. But I was thinking of the method where you marinate your chicken in buttermilk,
Sounds good.
but then you put in with the buttermilk.
Mayonnaise?
Yeah.
That sounds
Mayonnaise,
interesting.
buttermilk, and you let it marinate for like an hour, 2 hours, overnight in the fridge.
That sounds
Who
interesting.
knows?
To be honest with you, I don't know what makes buttermilk different than normal milk.
Buttermilk has a higher fat content, which makes it
More like butter.
more curd up easier.
Oh.
So and then fat is flavor.
Fat's amazing. You know, fat used to be criminalized. Like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, like the compound fat. Like, fat used to be really looked down on. They would say, "Oh, fat's unhealthy for you. You should eat this or that." Fat is really dope. Don't eat that non-fat food in the grocery store. That usually means it has more sugar because it's flavorless. Like
MSG is actually not as bad as it's been made out to seem.
For real? The thing they put in Chinese food?
Yeah.
Doesn't it make your mouth all numb and tingly?
You had MSG tonight. How do you feel?
I feel like I'm gonna die from a heart attack at some point.
You feel like you have SARS?
No.
Is that it?
You're gonna cut that out of the podcast? Or if you don't cut, then
no, I don't know if that's bad.
Cover your mouth up like you have SARS.
I feel like I'm not trying to be offensive. But I don't know. If it is, I apologize. If it is,
it's okay, bro. You made a joke in a moment. Things happen. You were testing it. I think it's okay. I don't think anybody's too offended by that.
I guess I will take any feedback that I can.
So do you not cut? Do you not cut?
I'll cut.
Do you not cut? Like, do you not edit your podcast?
I haven't.
Then don't edit this either. I hope people listen to this. I will listen back to this.
I'm not gonna edit out any content. I'm not gonna.
All right, I say something wild.
We'll yeah.
Yeah.
If you want something taken out, then for sure I'll take that out. But other than that, anything is fair game.
I cannot wait to hear this.
Myself.
This is the part that I'm gonna screen record and post on Instagram.
Well, the best part about this is that there's context to it.
Facts. Well, context is something that's often missed in social media, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, the cool thing about these podcasts is that you're able to have these conversations that have way more parts to it. The bad thing about these podcasts is that sometimes people take clips from them and only play the 30 seconds of you saying that out of this entire conversation, and then that becomes the identity of the podcast.
I mean, hey, so here's how I see it, right? Unless you're doing something truly awful, the best thing that's going to happen is more people are just going to click on your article, click on your podcast.
But if you're doing something truly awful, you might go viral.
That's true. You could be like J Station.
I don't know who J Station is. I saw that name on my YouTube feed today.
He faked his girlfriend's death on YouTube.
Faked her death?
Yeah.
What was she doing throughout all this?
She was
part of it?
Not allowed to use social media or
but was she part of it?
Talk to her parents about it.
Oh, she was allowed to talk to her parents?
She was, wait,
she didn't talk to her parents about it?
No.
Did he tell her she's not allowed to, or did she decide to go along
with
it?
From what I've seen online, he told her she wasn't allowed to.
How much money did they make off of it?
Allegedly. I don't want to get
How much money did they make off of it?
He made a lot of videos, and a lot of people are talking about him.
He probably monetized those videos.
He's monetizing the videos.
Listen. If my babe came to me...
I think he was smart. He worked out for him.
If my girl came to me and said, yo, fake your death, don't talk to none of your friends or your parents for 3 days, and we go walk away with, like, 20 bands this weekend. Hell yeah, let's go to Miami!
They even made, like, 3 back-and-forth drama videos about the situation before they came back together.
They broke up. They
broke up for like.
This is genius! Shout out to J Station.
Yeah, J Station, dude. He's killing the grind.
How long do people think that she was dead for?
Wow, I don't know.
What does he do?
He's I don't know, YouTuber.
He just gets famous for talking to people on camera.
He just gets famous for talking to
the
camera with this girl.
Imagine if I get famous for talking to people without the camera.
He's one of his videos is like, guys, today we're gonna use a Ouija board to talk to my dead girlfriend.
He would do that?
I think he did that, yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Wait, so how long was she dead for?
Like a couple of days, I think.
Real Machiavelli shit, bro. She was just YouTube dead, though.
Huh? She was just YouTube dead, though.
But she didn't talk to her parents either.
That too.
I mean, her parents are probably not on YouTube. I mean, how young are her parents? Like,
I mean, it might have
they're gonna comment.
It might have been the news.
My parents can't comment on no YouTube video. They don't have no YouTube account. They don't know how YouTube works. They use the cable. They be clicking on
What if it
remotes,
was on
so
local
I'd be
news?
confused, bro.
Somebody on local news is like,
Niggas got the satellite. They're not on satellite.
Jay's here in the studio too.
Guess I wonder if they can hear you. Well, hopefully. All right,
Yeah.
but yeah, like shout out to J Station, man. That's
Jay
kind of
Station.
crazy. I mean,
It's
honestly, unless he did something foul, like force her to do that, then no shout out to him.
I guess they're back together, so it was.
Then obviously it was probably bro. But here's the thing: when you take your life and make it the product, you better keep that money coming in. That's literally what you just decided to do.
It's so stressful.
Yeah, you decided to do some fucked up shit, or some wild stuff. Am I allowed to cuss on this podcast?
You can say whatever you want.
All right, I'm still trying to decide if I'm allowed to cuss on my podcast, but let's
Try not to cuss.
Wait, I'm allowed to say what I want, but try not to cuss.
What? You can. You want to say why you don't want to cuss?
Oh, why don't I want to cuss?
I don't know. You can.
I do want to cuss. I fucking love cussing. I'm an adult, so you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like I love it.
I mean, yeah. I'm not gonna try to restrict someone's speech.
Am I gonna like mess? Are you gonna put this on YouTube? Am I gonna mess up your monetization?
I don't know. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I don't know what it'll do for monetization. I want to try to get this on Spotify. Honestly.
You can. I show you how.
Yeah, show me. You have to show me.
Well, we'll talk about it later. But I'm just gonna name drop right now so we can get that sponsor credit. Anchor. Hopefully the AI picks that up and they tag you for it.
Anchor, please.
Yeah. Shout out to Anchor.
All right. So, I want to get into. So you have a background in film, obviously. We talked about you.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting. I have a background in filmmaking. I made short films in high school.
Short films.
Mm-hmm. I also did music videos a lot.
Like for local rappers or for yourself?
Local rappers, music videos. I did short films for like competitions, mostly high school competitions. I know people who did them for other stuff. They're so cool. They're doing cool stuff now.
Are there any like movies in particular that you kind of like copied your style off of, or like drew heavy inspiration from? Let's say.
Well, I'm a Scorsese baby. So one of the things that I'm gonna do off rip is always homage Scorsese. But let me think. When it comes to my visual style, I think I fell in love with the directors whose eyes were very thoughtful. So, like, yeah, Scorsese's influence, PTA's influence. Right now, I'm loving people like Dennis Villanova. I'm loving cinematographers like Bradford Young. So, people were able to make these images that really strike. And, like, I like the idea of things that matter. And, like, if you ask me, if you can take a single frame from a movie and then captures the entire emotion of it, you did something successful. So I love that. Also, one of the things that inspires me when it comes to creating, not just with film, but with my scripts specifically, I'm a huge reader, and I love Hemingway. And Hemingway has this idea of the iceberg theory. And the iceberg theory is something really interesting. It's this idea that when you look at an iceberg, what you see above water is only a small percentage of what's really going on. So what Hemingway would do was he would hide his story underneath what's happening.
And the details.
Yeah. So you would like, when you read one of his things, all he's telling you is the basic shit. Like Jake and Brett walked into a bar.
Right.
Well, it's usually the first person. He's like, I drank a lot. She was like, don't get too drunk. I'm like, I'm not drunk. Or something like that. Literally something super simple.
Yeah.
But the stories underneath it. And I find that very powerful. Because I feel like when it comes to conversations, it's not about what we say, it's about what we don't say. If that makes sense.
And the kind of like he's able to fill in that gap with his writing.
Yeah.
They place you in.
You fill in the gap.
You fill in the gap.
The same way with like a comic book, the most powerful part is the white space. Because you fill in the gap between the panels.
White space. The time. Yeah, the white space acts like a time in between panels.
Uh-huh.
What kind of comic books did you read that's good?
All of them. Say nah. I'm a DC baby.
DC?
Yes.
What, like Death in the Family?
Fire. I mostly read that Wikipedia article. But so I started off with Impulse. You know Impulse?
Impulse. Not familiar.
You don't know Bart Allen?
Bart Allen.
Bart Allen, he's the great grandkid of Barry Allen.
Impulse.
He's from the future. Impulse.
Kid Flash.
So he becomes Kid Flash when he gets shot in the knee during the Teen Titans run that's made by Jeff Johns. Because I'm really deep into this comic.
Jeff Johns is the one who did one with Bunker, right?
Bunker,
the Hispanic kid with the bricks.
Is that newer?
And Wonder Girl.
That makes
Beast
sense,
Boy.
but I haven't.
Was Beast Boy orange in the new one?
He's red. Well, he was red. He might be green again. See, I grew up with DC, so I grew up with like Impulse, Young Justice, like before the show, like
Young Justice.
old Young Justice, back when it was like Tim Drake, Cassandra Cain, Connor Kent, and Bart Allen. And there was also this girl named Secret. Oh, she was really cool. And like, so I grew up with that type of stuff. And then I just became a huge DC fan. When it comes to Marvel, I'm good with X-Men. So like,
X-Men.
X Factor is my shit.
X Factor.
You like X Factor?
X Factor.
Which X Factor do you like?
X Factor is the. Is it the strike team? No, that's X Force. X Factor is the detectives.
Yeah,
Is that
X
the
Factor.
sitcom?
Yeah, that's the second. It's the second iteration of X
Is
Factors.
it the one with the alien dude, Bolby or whatever?
Maybe it's the one where Jamie Maddox, Multiple Man.
Yeah.
He is the main lead, and they are a detective
It's
agency.
like a sitcom or something.
Kinda. It's really funny, but it's really dry. It's really dark. It's really adult.
I've heard of that.
It's really good. Highly recommend you read it. It's written by Peter David.
Have you ever read Next Wave?
X-Men Next Wave?
Next Wave is
A Marvel publication thing,
it
right?
was a Marvel thing. Yeah, it was Shakespeare but with more punching.
That sounds amazing. No, I haven't read
And
it.
like dinosaurs and crap. It was really crazy. That's
I
like
haven't
one of my
read it.
favorite. That's like my favorite Marvel comic. I think of.
Oh, wow.
And that's it was more of like it was like a series, but that's probably my favorite just because it was just so short. And I wish there was more of it, but sometimes it's better to
Next
stop it.
Wave. I feel like I remember the promo for it.
Next Wave. It's like an acronym too.
I love comics. I love comics.
It takes like some deep cut like characters like MODOK and throws them in there.
Today, literally, when I was in the shower, I was wondering if I could like finesse my way into the comic book industry at this point.
Maybe.
They're kind of like a dying industry, aren't they? You think I could have a little Twitter clout and I could pop up and say, "Hey, I want to write"?
The mainstream comic book industry is dying, but independent comics.
Independence
are taking
growing like crazy.
Indiegogo or GoFundMe, those kinds of comics with
But I want to write.
established people.
I want to write about the Flash.
You can make your own speeds. They're called Flashy, and have it be
If I wrote about a speedster,
and Flash.
he would have to be the Flash.
And he used a flashlight to go faster.
Who's your favorite superhero?
My favorite superhero? That's a question I get asked a lot, and I can never have an answer because it always changes.
Who's it right now?
I guess Moon Knight's pretty cool.
That's my nigga,
I feel like
bro.
I
like
always
Moon
say.
Knight.
I feel like I always say Moon Knight.
I like Moon Knight. Moon Knight's really cool. My
Also-
favorite is probably between Bart Allen and Tim Drake. You know who Tim Drake is?
Tim
You should know
Drake is the second Batman or second Robin.
No, sir.
Third Robin?
He's the third Robin.
Oh,
Jason Todd is the
Todd's
second.
Robin.
Who's
He
the
died.
fourth Robin?
Damian Wayne.
No, it's not. Stephanie Brown.
What's her name? Katie Curry.
Who's Katie Carey?
What's her name? The girl Robin in Dark Knight Returns.
That's like the
Katie
fifth
Kelly.
Robin.
Kiri Kelly.
Well, that's a whatever Robin, but the
Yeah.
fourth Robin is Stephanie Brown, aka the
Right.
spoiler, aka Tim Drake's girlfriend, who takes over for a little bit, then dies as a Robin, and then Damian becomes Robin.
So I haven't seen this
It's like
DC
Ollie.
movie Birds of Prey, but apparently you have.
You want to talk about that for real? Because what if I end up making a DC movie? They're gonna pull this up and get me fired. But it's cool. We can talk about it.
Yeah, you could say I've learned from past mistakes.
It's good.
Good.
No, it's good.
Like okay.
It's like the better.
It's good.
It's like one of the better DC properties, but it's also like I've been watching Harley Quinn on DC Universe for 12 weeks now, and it's way better than this movie could ever possibly be.
So you think that do you think there's like there's a bit of a dissonance when it comes to adapting comic book characters to
When you
live
ta-
action?
When you take freaking what's her name? Who's Batgirl? What's her name? The Asian character.
Back in
I'm forgetting her name off the top of my head, but she's one of my favorite Batgirls ever. And she's like amazing in the comics. And she's like a mute. And she's like,
I know who you're speaking of.
yes, Cassandra.
Cassandra Cain?
Is it Cassandra Cain?
I think so, yeah.
It is Cassandra Cain. I could have sworn we just said Cassandra earlier. But it is Cassandra Cain. So we take Cassandra Cain and make a character that's completely not like her at all. And then you make all the Birds of Preys really not like how they are in the comics. You start to wonder why this is a Birds of Prey movie and not just a Harley Quinn movie.
Right.
I mean, honestly, there's some things about that movie that really sucks. Like, the storytelling. Listen, there was a point where I was like, I hope there's no more voiceover. And there was still a movie full of voiceover left. And that's all I gotta say.
That's like the that's like the
They got me
Deadpool
annoyed.
effect, isn't it?
No, it's the Deadpool effect, but Deadpool does it way better. I mean, literally, she's like, "Oh, I have to tell you this part of the story." And it takes a half an hour to get back to the story.
Wide effect too.
Yeah.
Margot Robbie's she's a sweet gal. Though.
I love Margot Robbie. I love her to death. Like, honestly,
I'm really
I
glad
need
she
you to understand
started.
that.
I'm really glad she started working with Tarantino.
She started working with Tarantino.
Or like like.
Oh yeah, I hated. Hey, there's two movies I've disliked in the last couple weeks of watching movies. One is Birds of Prey, and the same way I feel about Birds of Prey, I feel about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
You know, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
No, I feel like it's boring and it's white men wish fulfillment.
I haven't seen that one. Obviously.
And that was a ghost of Tarantino coming to well, not the ghost, but you know what I mean.
That was the spirit.
The spirit.
The
of
vibe
Tarantino.
of Tarantino
But-
coming to.
I feel like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is very boring.
Boring.
I think there's good parts to it. I really do. But I think it's bad Tarantino, which is good anybody else.
I feel like his movies are kind of slowing down recently, aren't they?
I like Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight.
Wait. Am I missing one?
I don't know.
What's between Hateful Eight and this one? Was there one before?
Isn't he supposed to make? This movie is supposed to be about the Charles Manson murders, isn't it? Is
Have you seen
it? No.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
I heard he was making a movie about the Charles Manson murders.
Dog,
and
he
it turned into
basically
this.
it's kind of like how he did with Hitler and
In
Glorious
Inglourious
Bastards.
Basterds.
It's a historical piece, but it's not really historical. It's still Tarantino world. Honestly, there's a dumb scene where Brad Pitt beats up Bruce Lee, and it's just such wish fulfillment. I love Brad Pitt to death. I really do. I'm a huge Brad Pitt fanboy. I don't think this is the movie to give him an
Mr. and
Oscar
Mrs.
for.
Smith.
That's the Brad Pitt movie you bring up?
That movie's a Brad Pitt classic. Are you kidding me?
You
Mr. and Mrs. Smith
You
is
give him at least with Fight Club.
top tier Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt.
I love Angelina Jolie. I didn't see her latest movie. I still haven't seen that.
She's still directing movies now, isn't she?
Uh huh.
She's gonna be in Eternals.
That's probably gonna suck. I'm sorry. I don't like Marvel movies. I don't. I only like one out of every 10.
You want Marveled out?
I've been Marveled out since the second Avengers.
Are you DC'd out yet?
No.
Well, you certainly have the nerves stronger than some people.
Well, the thing is, DC realized that they're never gonna win the movie game, and now they have the DC Universe streaming site, and it's genius, and
That's
they're putting
true.
up good content. I like Titans. People hate Titans. I love Titans.
Disney's trying to do the same thing with Disney Plus.
Okay, yeah.
And they're
I don't care
Marvel
about Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
Sorry, no, I like the Mandalorian. I'll see
Baby
some
Yoda's kind of
episodes.
cute. I'll give them that.
Clone Wars comes out this week. I think the first episode came out tonight.
Is that right?
Hopefully, I have it on Plex when I get home.
I don't have Disney Plus. Oh, you shouldn't say. Oh, Plex. Nobody uses Plex here. Google's not listening to this.
I use Plex.
Oh.
Google, you can keep that. Put it on your Pixel. Yeah, I know about Pixels. We can go there. I'm not talking about the phone. You should look into Facebook Pixel.
Facebook.
Oh, I'm messing up.
Oh, the Facebook thing.
You know
I
what
don't.
Facebook
I
Pixel?
wouldn't. Facebook. That's the Facebook lets you put a camera.
Or
in
is
the
it
house, right?
Google? One of the two. No, the Pixel is a
Pixel's
way
a
to
phone.
track cookies. No, the Pixel is a phone, but the Pixel is a way to track cookies. So I think it was Google actually, which lets you track where somebody went from your website to the website they went to afterwards. It tracks all their data.
This is like some Black Mirror stuff.
No, really. It's just some deep.
This is some
Text,
tracking the cookies of your.
Do you want to go deep? We should go deep.
How deep in the simulation are we getting?
Do you think we're in a simulation?
Like the Matrix style?
No. Like the shadows in the cave.
Whose simulation? Oh, Shadows in the Cave?
Yeah.
Whose simulation would it be? Who's running the simulation?
Does it matter?
Maybe.
Why?
What's the simulation running for?
I mean, you're experiencing it right now.
Why?
Does it have to be why?
No, I suppose not.
I mean, the thing that grants life is the sun. Because there's this ball of gas, we're
Yeah.
all alive.
It's magic.
And it probably started with a supernova. So maybe God's just a supernova.
I could definitely subscribe to
I've been thinking about making a poem about that all day. That's literally what I think.
God is the thing. Because God is everything.
Supposedly. But if God's everything, does that mean God is evil?
Is evil?
Is God porn?
We're going a little too deep.
You said God is everything! You're the one who asked me about religion like 20 minutes ago.
That's true. But that was like a softball question, man. That was just
Don't ever throw me a softball question. Throw me a hardball question right now.
softball question.
No, hardball right now.
Hardball.
Yeah.
Dark chocolate or white chocolate?
I don't eat chocolate.
That's true.
Yeah,
Tell me about that.
it's disgusting. It supports slavery.
Chocolate.
Yeah, there's lots of people who are enslaved over in Africa right now. get into the plants that y'all love to put into your cocoa or to eat, like, beautiful dark chocolate. Yeah.
Is that more of
Maybe not Africa, maybe South America, but I know for a fact that it's like supporting some really messed up factories over there.
That's more
and
of an
farming
issue
practices.
that's more of an issue than people realize, isn't it?
Well, everything's more of an issue than people realize.
Same thing.
It's just like tools being built for people with right hands. Less than 50 people die throughout the year. More people than that than shark attacks.
Do you think that this recent trend of vegetarianism and cutting back meat has anything to do with that?
Left-handed deaths?
Huh?
Left-handed deaths?
Left-handed what?
Wait. What do you think have an issue with what? What do you mean?
Like the issue of like too much, like the factory farms and whatnot.
What are you asking me? Do I care about vegetarians? I think they deserve rights.
Deserve rights.
Yeah. I mean, factory farming's pretty gross, honestly.
Right.
But I also love meat, so I also love my iPhone, and I know that it's terrible things that brings it to me. So I'm probably gonna eat more factory farm food. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm also not rich enough to eat free range meat.
That's true.
Like if I could be like Joe Rogan and like hunt elk, I would do that. But I can't. I can't fly around with my billionaire friends and hunt elk.
That's
so
true.
I'm gonna get some ground beef from Kroger's.
You have surprisingly little billionaire friends.
I have a couple millionaire
Someone of
friends.
such stature. I mean, you're you after all.
I have a couple millionaire friends. You know what's crazy about millionaires?
They live in the slum dogs.
No, they're just nice people.
Really?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Twitter will make you think different.
Twitter
Crazy.
is-
Whenever I hang out with my millionaire friends, we talk about how we can help touch people's lives and like change things. It's really cool.
Change is good.
Yeah.
For it's never good to try to be stagnant. I feel like in most things. You
What
always
is
wanna be-
stagnant?
Stagnant is when you feel like you're not. Once you notice you're not progressing or going anywhere. As long as you feel like you can keep doing better and stuff, then you're always going up. But once you feel like this is it, that's when you start to stagnate.
I guess my biggest fear is being stagnant.
You're like
Sorry,
a
not
shark.
mine. My biggest fear is death.
Death.
And then
what is
loneliness.
death? What is death?
What is death?
Yeah.
What a consciousness
It's when
stops.
your life just goes stagnant.
Yeah, especially when you're like a Gnostic materialist like me.
Especially when you're like that was made a really, especially if you're like the pilot of an airplane
What does that mean?
and you're like.
Explain it to
me. Oh man, that went dark.
Yeah, keep going.
I gotta
keep
work.
going.
I gotta work on
No,
not
for
going
people
to-
listening, he said that and he started making
I
like
gotta
arm
work on
movements
going to
about
such
like showing the
bad
plane
places.
falling.
I want to keep things positive. We need good vibes.
No. We need both because honestly, life is both. Like
Right.
there's positive and negative.
But I would choose to surround myself with more positive things, just so that I always have more, just so I can be for sure have a more positive to negative ratio in my life.
What was this? I want to know this airplane joke. Are you saying like if a pilot
I
dies,
lost
it
it.
crashes?
This is the risk with having a super casual show. Sometimes things slip way past the filter.
What does casual mean?
Casual is you say what you want. I don't know. Casual is.
What does casual mean? Because when you tell me that's super casual, I don't want to come too casual. All right.
Well, you know that this is gonna get recorded, and
Okay,
I'm not gonna edit anything out unless you specifically say, "Yo, I went too far there. Edit this out," and then obviously I'll.
What
edit
if
that
I
out.
want to be canceled?
If you want to be canceled, like I said, your words do not represent anything, any of my speech. Your
Yes, it
words
does. You brought me onto the podcast.
Yeah, but I'm not telling you what to say.
You curated my words.
Your words are your
Dog, you gave me a script before I came on here. It says say these exact words.
Yeah, I didn't
Including the
force
words
you
you're
to
reading
read
right now, Khalil.
I didn't give you $10,000 to read it. I only gave you one. And
Okay,
that
and I'm a cheap. I'm a cheap date.
and that $1 was because I wanted to look at your shoes closer.
My shoes are falling apart.
You still
Hey,
haven't let me look, but we'll get to
You
it
should
later.
look at the Jordans and they're falling apart, and I really don't care.
I know,
I
I
hate
wanna-
shoes. I can care less about shoes. I feel like outfits are the least important part. Just to get something comfortable on my feet.
Shoes really help ground the outfit.
Maybe I don't like being grounded. I've never been grounded before. Like when growing up as a kid, I never got grounded.
Never.
I was a good kid.
Did you ever get like banned from TV shows for a little bit? Like you're not allowed to watch TV for a week.
No.
Never.
No, I never got in trouble. I got whooped once or twice because like I pushed the back. Like, I remember I
You
was
pushed
a
someone
child.
off the balcony.
No, my dad was like, "You keep that up, I'm gonna whoop you." So I laid across his lap and said, "I dare you," And I realized the strength of a whooping, and I never did that. And I probably got like slapped by my mom once or twice.
Yeah.
But like,
That was a power move, though. You mean?
yeah, I'm a middle child, bro. I had to demand some type of attention.
Yeah.
But I was a middle child, so I kind of slipped through the cracks. Yeah. You know what I mean? What are
I
you?
feel like
What are you? Second? What were you? You're so up there. You're basically like a first
I
one.
was like a general in my house.
Yeah, basically, yeah, I can see it.
Like if my mom and dad are the commanders, me and Kahan, my older brother, would be the generals, and then the kids are the troops, and the troops have like captains and like the some of the older kids.
So you
And
have
then
power.
just general lackey.
So you were paying attention to growing up.
No, it was less power, more like flagrant responsibility.
Oof. Do you consider yourself responsible now?
I try to be.
In what ways?
I try to stay on top of things. There are definitely some areas where I could improve, but I always try to keep improving.
That's real stuff. Same. Honestly, I feel like that is a very key part of being a person for me, or being somebody who's in my life, like romantically, platonically, anything. Like, you have to be focused on self improvement.
Yeah.
That is my favorite thing.
What are some of the things that you do to kind of help reattune yourself?
To reattune, I like to meditate. I like to challenge myself. So I like to acquire new skills. Like animation has been a new one. I don't draw, but I've been doing character animation. Like literally, this journey has been very hard. Podcast is another way to do it. I'm forcing myself to have conversations.
Yes.
And I took myself off Twitter because I realized that these thoughts I was having were too nuanced for that type of platform. So I'd rather have things like this, stuff like that. Like,
stuff where you can. Twitter's good for promoting things, but I've noticed myself getting stuck into the scroll hole of Twitter.
Ooh, you're a lurker?
Pretty much.
Oh, wow. You know, like 80-90% of people on social media are?
Probably. So that's why it's really impressive when things blow up.
So why do you get on social media?
Me? I don't know. I have nothing else better to do. I like Instagram because Instagram is really where I'm trying to build my following right now. I'm not really focused on Twitter.
What about TikTok? You ever follow me on TikTok?
TikTok was we don't talk about. I blew up on TikTok on accident.
Okay.
Are you using TikTok?
No, but Pat is. He always tells me about it.
You should get on TikTok.
I'm never gonna get on TikTok. I think it's a great platform. Yeah. I think that also, honestly, I think it's kind of crazy that we're letting the Chinese social media site get so poppin'.
That's
take all our data.
That's one of the reasons why I'm not as big on it anymore, because I kind of realized that none of it matters. TikTok doesn't really matter in the end. In the grand scheme of things.
It's probably faking it. Like, honestly, it's probably faking, like, a lot of the engagement. Cause
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, like, honestly, all these apps do. These dating apps definitely do. Oh my god, these dating apps is fake.
So many bots. I posted a picture about dating apps today that got 0 likes, guys. Please go like that post.
Wait, what do you say?
YIKSE.
Wait, what do you say about dating apps?
Huh?
Do you use dating apps?
I did for a little bit. Or I've been using them off and on for a little bit.
How's that been?
I just got rid of them.
I don't see. Oh, nothing but dates. You're lying. You got 2 likes.
Whoa. How many hours?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I saw this earlier. I looked at it. You got like half a smile on the right side of my face.
I think I should just delete it. I don't think it's worth. I think that's sad.
Listen, who liked it.
It's getting deleted. That's a stain.
He said nothing but dates. Real cheese. 100% real cheese.
I thought it was funny.
And then in the caption he said, what I thought I'd get from dating apps versus what I actually got.
I thought it was funny.
I don't get where the cheese came from. Why cheese?
Cheese. It's
Why?
like nothing but dates.
Like nut
it's
cheese?
Just cheese. No,
like
it's cheese.
cheese.
You know, just like cheese.
No?
It's cheese. I don't know.
I don't.
100%.
You should put a picture of an empty bag.
Like cheesy, empty bag.
Yeah.
Of the bag dates. The bag of dates would be empty.
What is it? Nothing but dates. So you look at it as nothing because dating is really like this empty hole that we use to kind of manage. We kind of use it to manage our terror. Like we don't want to. We want to think that our legacy is gonna live past us. So we think we should like get in relationships, like have families, have kids. But really, like when you die, maybe it's just like just stops.
I feel that.
Yeah, that's how I feel about dating apps. Sorry, no, dating apps are interesting. I've been testing them out. They're weird.
Any success? Any keepers?
I met a really cool girl. Yeah. That was cool. Yeah.
I love those what kind of love stories. It's a modern day classic.
What? Dating apps?
Yeah.
I mean, I think dating in our generation is pretty screwed right now. Honestly,
I agree with you on that one.
yeah, I think the rule book got thrown out, and we don't know what the new rules are, so we're kind of just floundering.
We need to take everything back to the high school style, where you just.
What's that?
It's when you wait 7 dates before you hold hands.
No. I'm kind of like that. I'd be really stressed out about quote unquote making a move.
Yeah.
Like I'm very much one of those guys. Like, is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I do that? Which gets really awkward sometimes. But at other times you don't want to cross the boundary, which is why it becomes awkward because you're like, I don't know. I feel like lots of dates these days, like both people being like, I want to do this, but I don't want to come across as this. And we're so not geared towards social situations anymore because most of our interactions are on our phone.
Yeah.
We just sit there. We're just
I would
like,
much rather prefer to just talk somewhere than pay like a bunch of money to go do a like fancy dinner or something.
So we'll say most of my dates are usually like let's get coffee. I want to meet you. I want to talk about you.
Bookstore. Bookstores are fun. I like bookstores just in general already. So
facts. I have this weird thing where like my dates last like all day too. Like my dates last like 6 hours, 8 hours on the first date. Like it lasted so long, and it's just like because I get locked in conversation. I love talking.
Quality time is important.
Quality time is important. That's one of my love languages.
That personal one-on-one time. You want to be able to exist with each other.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Are you dating right now? Do you?
Me?
Yeah. Like, are you actively pursuing a partner?
I'm deleting dating apps. I deleted my dating apps.
Interesting.
And I'm just kind of. Right, I'm just focused on investing time into people and not specifically like picking a person or something. I'm just trying to be friends. I guess I'm just in the. I just really want a nice friendship that's not gonna crumble away if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
something reliable and like.
That's real. You want authenticity.
I want like a social link from Persona where you put some time into it and you max it out and everything's.
These are your Persona reference?
You're wombo comboing shit together.
Yeah, you lost me. You lost me 2 references ago.
2 references?
Yeah, I'm nodding my... I wish that we had a camera. I'm nodding my head like I understand.
Yeah, dude, you're into it.
Yeah, I am. I mean, honestly, it's a real question. I mean, with me, like, I don't think I pursue dating anymore. I think I realized that my life is just not set up for that right now. I'm spending too much time on the grind.
Yeah. I am definitely cutting back. Like, that's why one of the reasons I deleted dating apps was to cut back for stuff like this where I just... force myself to get out there.
Wait, so this isn't a date?
I don't really record most of my dates.
You don't? Oh, that's a normal thing, for lawyer purposes.
Lawyer purposes? Maybe I'm a bit too trustworthy or a horrible judge of character. Or any combination of both.
I think that I have a thing for people who hurt me. For being honest. Well, I don't know. I guess the traits.
I think that stems from a deeper issue.
Yeah, childhood trauma.
For sure.
Shout out.
Do you remember? I ask a lot of people about this, but do you remember that like commercial with the purple slime monster that was on like Teen Nick or something? With there's like this purple slime monster in a leather jacket that would like ooze people.
Not really. No.
No one. Apparently, it's from like this repressed memory, but none of my guests that I've talked to have seen it.
So, only you've seen it?
I've seen it.
Where did the slime monster touch people?
It spat goo onto them and it cocooned them in goo like alien.
Did you repress that?
Yeah, it was scary to look at on the cartoon, on the commercial.
So I'm guessing you did not watch Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I mean, did you not repress King Ramsay for a little bit?
Who's that? The guy that's kind of like...
Return the slime.
Ooh, I just got chills.
Bro.
Yeah.
See what I mean?
I'm going to expose my niece and nephew to that tomorrow now that I think about it.
Oh, don't do that.
I have to.
You're going to scare them.
They should be scared.
Show them some hardcore anime and stuff.
I'm gonna show them that, and I'm gonna show them documentaries about the environment. I'm like, this is the fucking world you're gonna grow up in.
Show them the coral reef one.
You said what?
Show them the one where it's the one about baby seals. You know, baby seals in the club.
I've never heard of that.
Oh.
Baby seals in the
A
club?
lot of clubbing. It's no, we're going dark places again.
You're going to dark places.
We're talking about clubbing. I get too invested in the meme. I always want to go for the meme.
I need you to just have your memes on hand with you.
I just need to know when to pull the reins in.
What part of the internet do you be on? Because I feel like you be on the dark web.
Instagram memes, really?
Yeah, but like, are you like an edgelord?
I used to be.
So does that mean you like?
I used to be a big Facebook troll.
Facebook what?
Troll.
What?
Facebook Troll. Troll.
No, don't say it too loud. Yeah, exactly. It's like Voldemort. You can't name it.
Yeah.
So you used to be a Facebook troll?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Just post stupid edgy stuff that not at all.
Can I go back to your Facebook and find this and popularize it now?
Maybe I might have deleted. I'm pretty sure I deleted.
I'll save it. I'll save it when we have 100 of these episodes.
I got most of my stuff out on some pages that I owned, and the pages were.
So you have multiple accounts?
Pages. No, I had pages. Well, I did have multiple accounts, but I had pages.
You know we're getting too deep into this. I think this is the dark shit that you keep talking about.
Yeah, no. That was like.
Let me find out you influenced the election.
That was middle school stuff. So. Oh, you don't think I wasn't already in there telling people to vote for Pete Buttigieg?
Buttigieg? Is that what you said?
Have you seen all the Buttigieg Twitter at me?
I see no memes, bro.
Oh.
I see no memes.
Yeah, you just deleted Twitter, so.
No, I have a new Twitter account. So I only follow thought leaders and authors that way.
Maybe it's time for me to clean up my Twitter.
You should.
Get rid of all that Snapchat. I'm about to delete Snapchat again.
Yeah, I only got back on. Never mind.
Snap is.
Oh, was that a callback?
Huh?
Nothing.
Yeah.
I have a Snapchat now, though.
But yeah, I have. Do you have it? I have a. Instagram is my main. Like that's where I post my photography.
Ooh.
Are you posting any of your photography on Instagram?
Yeah,
I noticed
actually.
you and.
I got back on posting photos like a week or two ago.
You've been in some studio shots recently, haven't you? Like,
Uh-huh.
Where was that at?
Studios?
Can you say?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Shout out to Chromage. Shout out to Chromage Lab, ran by the homies Ricky Ransom and the homies Great White, aka Andrew. Shout out to the people. You know they're good. Those are two good guys. Every Saturday, not every Saturday. One Saturday out of the month, they have open labs where people are able to come through.
Open labs?
Yeah, so people are able to come to the studio.
Whoa.
It's like a Saturday morning. You able
What
to play
is
with
that?
it. I'll look into the next
Is there
one.
one coming up? Because I would. That could be. I would.
I'll look into the next one.
That could be some content right there.
Facts. And I love Chromage. Andrew's dope. I'm actually going to get Andrew on my podcast. We're recording soon. So, really dope people. And yeah, I was able to go to the studio and do some shots. It was interesting. I'd never been in one of those environments with 50 million photographers. Like, honestly, it kind of made me awkward as a creator.
Did you have to bring your own lights and stuff? Or?
No, they had the lights set up there. So, so that was a quasar. To get Hans left.
Yeah.
Camera right. It was like a red quasar.
Kind of like how I have my own lights here.
Yeah, except for it was a quasar.
Yeah.
I mean, LEDs, so you're kind of the same thing. I think a quasar is LED.
They have a setting that lets them bump to the music. It's cute.
For real?
Yeah.
So you don't have, what should call it? The reason they banned all those Pokemon episodes.
Social lights. Yeah. I probably could.
Yeah. What's that called? It starts with an E.
Epileptic.
Yeah.
That's not
dangerous. You can't just be breaking that out when people are up here. You know.
Yeah.
You might
I thought about
one of your Tinder dates.
No Tinder for me.
No Tinder.
Tinder's in the trash.
Tinder's in the trash.
Tinder's in the trash.
So where are you gonna find somebody?
Real life. That's crazy.
Gross. What are you gonna do? Find somebody at the green section of Kroger?
The green section.
Yeah,
I don't eat.
That's hot, actually.
Either.
You eat vegetables?
I love vegetables. What are you talking about?
Man, I'm actually finding a girl at a bookstore if I found a girl in the thrift store at the book section of the thrift store, because I usually go there. Listen, if you like stalking me and you you want to holler, meet me at the thrift section book side. That's hot.
The book side.
That's hot. I'm like, oh, you like to read, and you also like to figure out random shit. I like that.
2015 edition dictionary. Good choice.
If you get the 2015 dictionary,
2015 Guinness Book of World Records, that was a good year.
Hey, I have that book.
That was a good year.
I have 3 or 4 of those.
That's the year. That's the year that the electric light bulb was invented.
When?
2015. It's crazy. History is crazy. Sorry.
So old.
That's when I was working.
How old are you? What's your birthday?
I'm 22. My birthday's in December.
What's your birthday?
December 27th, Capricorn.
What year?
I'm dating myself.
What year? You just said you're 22. Why not? What's your man? If your social security number was your bank account, how much money would you have?
No. I need your help, actually.
Let me hear you.
There's this guy, Diavolo, and he has an evil stand. And to beat him, I'm gonna need stand power. Now, getting stand, it's not that hard. All you need to do is send me that crazy number on the front of your mom's credit card, the secret 3-digit
This is like
code
a
on the
Logan
back,
Paul quote?
and
Or a
the
Drake
card's
quote?
birthday. But hurry, or else Diavolo will take over with his mafia.
What is this?
That's what happens when you freak with me on my show. I go off on rants.
Was that like a bit?
Yeah,
Have you ever thought about doing stand-up?
a little bit.
On this podcast right now, I challenge you to do stand-up next month.
That was my stand.
Let's do open mic.
Open mic?
Yeah.
I thought about recording an open mic.
No, don't record it.
Why?
Let's just go to one.
Oh.
Don't
yeah.
record it. No, don't record it.
Okay.
Let yourself bomb like the first 100 tries before you record it.
We just go to an open mic and talk about.
I'm gonna eat shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bomb really badly, but it's gonna be fun.
Should I
I'll
talk,
probably be drunk.
will you talk to the audience, or will you just get up there and?
What, crowd work?
Yeah.
I'll start with some
Would
crowd
you just
work.
like waddle around on stage and?
Why would I waddle? Because I'm fat?
I don't know what's going on with your joints, man. I just.
You hear me crack my That feels so good, too.
My knees pop whenever I bend down. It's pretty bad.
Your knees pop when you bend down?
You pop.
Let me know how you spend your youth.
I couldn't tell you. I thought I was
you do a squat.
I thought I was a pretty active kid. Maybe it's some weird horse dances. I don't know.
Horse dances?
It was
You
a
horsing
whole thing.
around?
Horse. I was horsing around like 3 little orphans and a horse dad.
Oh, I'm dead.
You dead?
Yeah.
Are you clocking out?
No, I'm not clocking out.
You still on?
Whatever. Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Keep going. Get personal. Throw me some hard
Personal.
balls.
Hard balls.
Yes.
All right, I'm out of questions.
You out of questions?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, ask some personal shit.
Personal shit.
Let me see your question sheet.
No, I can't show you my notes.
You just read out, so that means everything you asked me is on there already. Hardball.
Do you have any tattoos?
No.
If
That's,
you would,
that's softball.
that's not a soft.
That is a softball.
Tattoos are personal.
Not really.
What's your relationship like with your mother?
Used to be really hard, really cold. We were kind of distant.
Explain it.
But then as I got older, we became
Explain
cool
it.
because we smoked together.
Explain it with food.
With food?
Yeah. Come on.
That's
You didn't think it'd
hard.
be that easy.
That's a hard ball right there. It used to be instant ramen noodles. Now it's some good
Chef's
fucks.
Oh,
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
pho.
Yep.
Family pho.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a nice, wholesome
Now give me another hard ball. Harder.
ball.
Let me tell you to cut something out.
Cut something out.
Let me tell you to. So act something deep.
Ask me to cut out your next sentence.
No.
Well,
That's crazy. I just broke the Matrix. Are you really out of questions?
Yeah, I
Oh
don't.
wow.
I don't have anything else I want to talk about. I mean,
You don't want to talk to me anymore?
I do want to talk.
We
to
can
you.
end it there if that's
Yeah,
not, if you don't want to talk to me. Listen, we can end it on this note
No, it's just
exactly,
that-
so your audience can know that you just
It's
like.
just that I only had
don't love
I only
me no
had
more.
notes for a certain amount of time. So
Did we go over your time?
not like over the time, but it's just I don't have any other notes to talk about. So this is all just the rest of this is just whatever happens happens.
All right. Well, what's been on your mind lately?
On my mind lately,
Uh-huh.
I've really been trying to just prep for this interview, honestly.
For real?
And
I appreciate it, man.
Yeah, no problem.
Wow, this was
Thanks for
fun.
stopping by.
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, of course, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I love that you're over here trying to build these forms of content and like get out cool, fun, quirky shit. Honestly,
I want to thank you. I really appreciate the feedback. I'm really I still have no idea when I'm gonna I don't know how many I'm gonna record before I release them. I don't know when I'm gonna release them.
are you gonna put them behind a paywall?
And them. No. It's got to be free.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
People can listen to it. Put it on YouTube or Spotify.
Mm.
And I gotta. So these lights, not only are they just for the mood for talking, but after the show's over, I'm gonna take a picture of you for the thumbnail and the lights.
Do you have a cover
It's like
yet?
a little photo shoot. I have a cover image, and I'm gonna kind of like work it into the thumbnail.
Oh
The
wow!
logo was gonna like gradient kind of into the picture.
So before we go, what is your vision with this podcast?
My vision with this podcast is to just have a lot of interesting conversations with interesting people. I just want to talk to a lot of people. I want to get some teachers on here, some old teachers.
I would love
bunch
to
of
interview a
people
little
that I know.
teacher.
I want to I want to meet new people through the podcast. I want to use this podcast as my the podcast and my videos as like my bread and butter to just interview and learn things. I guess I'm all about that
Facts.
Hard knowledge.
Facts. I'm gonna have this fantasy of being able to use a podcast as my way to have just random conversations with people who are being interested.
It's a great excuse to just sit down for an hour and make really bad jokes with each other.
Mm-hmm. All right, can I plug the shit before we go?
Oh yeah, you got some stuff you want to
plug? Let me plug. So first things first. I'm really hotting it up on the Instagram stories these days. Like, you know, I might drop a little, you know, Drake quote in there, you know, a little shot sent to the dark about nobody but everybody at the same time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Some real subtweet shit. Yeah, real light bulb on a pole, on a pier, a green light,
memes.
Yeah, green light.
Out
in the mist,
sad,
in the mist,
listening to sad
in the fog.
songs.
I might just throw a party.
Spotify story.
I might just throw a party on my story.
Throw a party
and invite everybody and not show up.
Sad music only.
And not show up to my party.
Not show up
until the person who that
room.
Drake lyric was about shows up.
I'm in my room listening to Drake.
I'm in my room listening to Frank Ocean talking about don't quit being violent with me.
There's a potato around my room. I tied it to my ceiling fan. I like Frank Ocean.
I just double triggered myself there.
Yeah.
So check out my Instagram.
Yeah.
Oh, am I allowed to say that word?
What?
No,
I was just saying, plug your stuff.
Plug it.
Plug your Instagram.
Plug it.
What's your Instagram?
My Instagram? My Finsta or my real one?
What's the Instagram you want to plug?
Everybody follow my Finsta. No, follow my real Instagram. It is at Kah'lil Newton. At KAHLILNEWTON. Almost forgot how to spell my own name. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, Twitter, shout out my Instagram. I'm only plugging that though, honestly, for the stories. Like, please show up to those parties. They make me feel better.
Are there any projects you're working on that might get released in a month? Up to a month from now? Well, I mean, photography. Be on the lookout for Cole's photography.
Yeah, I'll have some photography out. I'll have some more animations up by then, so go check out those character animations.
Work on those animations.
Yeah, I might have a new video with Matter up by the time this comes out. We're working on a really cool video about the corridor concepts, which is really how the city of Columbus brought in this corporation to look through how they could build out Columbus for the projected 1 million people coming in the next 40 years.
I can report on that for my News to Me channel.
I'm reporting on that for Matter, basically.
Let's go. I'm stealing your story.
You can steal it. Hopefully. Hey, Cassie, Jay, if you hear this, I didn't mean for him to steal it, but we need more people talking about it anyway.
You said I was worried about people stealing my ideas.
I don't care about people stealing my ideas. I mean, I don't care about people stealing my ideas. I feel like ideas, I don't want them. I feel like they inhabit me for a little bit.
You can't control ideas, man.
Ideas, man.
You're not an idea, man.
So follow my OnlyFans.
Follow Kah'lil Newton at Kah'lil Newton.
Yeah, on my OnlyFans.
You can check me out on Instagram at Yikes YAIKSE.
Where does that come from?
That is an amalgamation of some letters in my name.
I'm supposed to pronounce that Yikes?
Yikes.
No, Yakisi?
No. Yikes.
Yakise?
Yikes. Like what? Yike.
Bro, your name's not Yakise?
Yakise. What does that mean?
That's what it looks like it says.
Like French.
I've always pronounced it Yakise.
Yakise.
It's definitely Yakise.
Yikes.
It's Yakise, y'all. YAIKSE.
Yakise. Yikes.
Yakise.
Angus knowing you as an anime nigga.
The E is silent.
Yakise.
It's not anime. There's no U in there. If there was U somewhere in there, it would be Yakuse. But it's Yikes.
There's no U in your name.
The YAI makes it Yai, and then
nothing but Yikes. All right, so you're on Instagram, yes.
Instagram on Yikes. My Twitter is, I'm changing my Twitter soon. I'm not going to plug it, but yeah.
What's your Twitter going to be? Play that one.
I have no idea yet. You'll find out.
Follow him. I have no idea.
I'm going to record these episodes later, so I'm sure I'll change it later. But yeah, if you're listening on YouTube, please subscribe. More content, more videos. If you're listening on Spotify, come on. Follow. You know you want to. Listen to the episodes on your drive to work. You know you can do it.
Man, definitely. Get that smart pack.
Come on, do it. Car mode only. All right, guys? Be safe out there.
I just realized I have one more thing to plug. One more thing. One more thing I should definitely plug on this podcast is that I have a podcast you can listen to called The Beautifully Chaotic Podcast. Find it on all your streaming sites. That is Overcast, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, all that cool shit. I need to put it on YouTube.
One more time for the dummies in the back.
Beautifully Chaotic. That's an experimental podcast. It's being branded as a lifestyle podcast right now. We interview cool people, and I'm going to try to get Iquan on it at some point.
Oh, I would love to be on it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. Well, thanks for tuning in. This has definitely been an interesting conversation.
It's a great conversation. Can we end with a high five? Hey, hit that button.
You gotta aim for the elbow. Yeah, if you look with the elbow, you never miss.
You think we missed?
No, I'm just saying.
No, you just said I missed.
No, that's like a little. That's like.
No, that tip was sort of.
That's what I did.
Because you saw me fuck up.
No, because we
Bro, if I
did
fuck
it
up,
the
just let
first
me
time.
know.
We did it the first time.
See one more time. Boom.